Data Evolution. Seguimos aquí en Yotta 2024 en Las Vegas y nos encontramos con Moises Levy y con Jaques Fluet, que es director de la TIA942. Thank you for your time. Gracias por el tiempo. Thank you.
Gracias. Good morning.
Tenemos algunas preguntas para ustedes. Have some questions. What do you think about this event? What it's all about, and what do you think is the most important key element that we have discussed in these 3 years?
I believe this event has been amazing, gathering together digital infrastructure actors and interacting with them. So it's about digital infrastructure. It's not only about data centers. It's gathering together different actors and exchanges ideas. How can we interact for new challenges that we are facing now in our industry?
Jaques, what do you think about this event?
I think this event is very good. I think we needed this kind of event. The problems that we're seeing in the data center business right now with the tremendous growth that we have and all this new technology, which is the AI and the machine learning part, creates new challenges for data center. Challenges that data center cannot solve by themselves. And one of the purpose of this event is to bring all the other players that are also supporting the deployments of data center, from the utilities, the people providing the energy, to all those new research and development in cooling system and sustainability. All of those people getting together and being able to share what they're doing and also work together to bring solutions.
Thank you, Jaques. And you guys, what do you think is the main challenge that we are facing right now in this industry? AI is growing,
Yep.
data centers, energy that we require, the workloads. What do you think is the main challenge?
Nowadays, we believe that there are multiple challenges for our industry. The main one that we are facing is that new workloads, compute-intensive workloads, are arriving to our lives. What does it mean? Everybody's hearing about AI and that those workloads, compute-intensive workloads, will impact data centers. But what does it mean in simple words? For example, when you do a simple Google search, it consumes around 0.3 watts. When you do an AI query, it consumes about, let's say, between 3 and 10 watts. What it means, taking an average, let's say 4.5 watts, is 15 times more. So we will need more power, more IT resources to process those IT workloads. And as you can imagine, so we will need to satisfy those requirements. What it means, new IT equipment that we are seeing it now, GPUs, CPUs, usually branded as super chips, that they will be able to process in a more efficient way those new workloads, but at the same time, power requirements, because these super chips consume more power in simple terms. And with that, with higher TDPs, thermal densities, so we will be seeing new approaches like liquid cooling. So there are multiple challenges in our industry that need to be solved. And nowadays, the world is embracing new mega campuses are being built around the world. So we are expecting the data center capacity to exceed all our forecasts that has been set in the last few years. So more energy consumption, new challenges with these new AI workloads. That are workloads that have never been processed before. Those are new workloads.
Yeah, totally new way to work. And from the TIA perspective, what do you think is one of the main challenges that you will face as a standard?
The main challenges right now is that the standard have to be able to adapt to the new technologies and to this tremendous growth that Moises was mentioning. There's a lot of power constraint right now, so lots of people have to be very creative on how to bring the power to the data center. There's new cooling technologies for those new high power chips that are getting used in the servers. And this tremendous growth also puts a lot of pressure on supply chains, and people have to also be very creative when they build the data centers. So one of the things we needed to do in these standards is making sure that we focus on focus on the reliability and the security of the data center. So at the end, it's really focusing on this and being able to open the door to pretty much every new technology and new ideas that people have to achieve those goals. So that was one of the big driver that was done behind the latest update, and also opening, looking at what does it mean if we go into liquid cooling, for example, into very high density racks. What does it mean for requirement for reliability of those new types of workloads? So this is what we've done in the standard, making sure that we enable all of those new new ideas that people have today, and also that they will have in the near future.
I would like to complement that. Totally agree with you. We're nowadays, with all these disrupting technologies, we have a lack of standardization. So we need more standardization to speed up the process. Yes. Performance standards and all type of standards. I would like to reinforce some messages. Nowadays and in the next few years, we will be seeing more dedicated AI data centers, which comes with a lot of challenges, including power requirements, liquid cooling adoption, and at the same time, we need to keep in mind that we will be needing to have a more efficient and sustainable approach. I would like to bring a topic into the conversation that sometimes is forgotten. It's about sustainability. So the main challenge that we're facing is that we need to satisfy the demand, but in a more efficient and sustainable way.
That's one of the key points now. Todos se habla sobre este tema de sustentabilidad, y algunos de los puntos que se hablan aquí con ellos, pues vemos que son los más relevantes para la sustentabilidad, como es el uso de la energía y energías renovables. Last but not least, do you think the AI at some point will be like a bubble that we lived in 2000 with the .com market?
Como última pregunta, la respondemos en español para el canal.
Gracias.
Mi opinión personal, no creo que sea una burbuja, creo que es muy real. Ustedes simplemente ven cómo está evolucionando y está afectando nuestras vidas. Hoy en día, nuestros hijos en el colegio, en el uso del celular, en el uso de diferentes tecnologías, ya la estamos usando. Correo electrónico y diferentes usos. ¿Está masificado el uso de la inteligencia artificial? Creo que no, creo que este es solo el inicio. Hoy en día los workloads o cargas de trabajo dedicadas a inteligencia artificial son un bajo porcentaje comparado con la totalidad, pero esto se irá incrementando. Imaginemos un mundo donde todo el mundo pueda tener un médico personalizado, o todos los jóvenes puedan tener un profesor dedicado a través de inteligencia artificial. En ese sentido, las aplicaciones son muy grandes, el potencial es muy grande, siempre y cuando hagamos buen uso de la tecnología, y nuestro trabajo como profesionales en el área de centros de datos es garantizar que podamos procesar, almacenar y transmitir la información digital en una forma más eficiente y sustentable. Cuando digo sustentable, enfoca muchos aspectos desde bajas emisiones, uso de energías renovables, uso de energía con baja emisión. Es muy amplio el tema.
I really don't think it's a bubble. I think it's just the start. Okay, I think we're not totally sure exactly how fast it will grow and how big it will grow, but AI is there to stay. Okay, we're just starting to see on the user applications very, very basic applications of AI. You know, those large language models that the ChatGPTs of this world and all their competition, it's pretty much what the consumer are seeing right now. But there's going to be a lot more use of AI everywhere. You know, in everything you do, we have a huge internet, we're collecting a lot of data. So far, we've pretty much used all of those things to create reports and then give it to humans to see what the hell they're going to do with it. I think the next step is really to have some AI really starting to take some basic actions to simplify how everything is working right now. So to me, it's just the beginning. And then we'll see how good we get at processing the data and doing all this machine learning, which right now is extremely compute intensive. So this is the part that I think we're going to get better at, but AI is there to stay.
There's no way back.
I don't see it as a way back, no. Everybody is looking at having lots of activities we're doing today that are becoming more and more autonomous. Okay, there's a lot of things right now that are not really needing having humans interfere in the process. So I think we're going to start seeing more and more of AI making some decision to adjust things in our environment, and then we're going to see it more and more in all kinds of applications. Especially, we're going to see it in manufacturing. We're going to see it in a lot of services as well.
Solo quería comentar que como estamos en esta exposición que se llama Yotta 2024, algunos de ustedes se preguntarán qué significa Yotta. Yotta es 10 elevado a la potencia de 24. Es una medida igual de bytes. Cuando uno dice un sotabyte, es 10 elevado a la 24. 2 por 10 elevado a la 24. Eso, según los expertos estiman, para el 2030 nuestra sociedad estará produciendo 1 yottabyte anualmente. Cada vez estamos produciendo más información digital. Y como dije al principio, lo interesante de esta exposición es que no es solamente enfocada a centros de datos, sino que une a toda la comunidad de la infraestructura digital para tratarlo de resolver en una forma más eficiente y sustentable los problemas que estamos observando.
Excelente, Moises. Pues ahí lo tienen, amigos. Estamos en Yotta 2024 aquí en Las Vegas. Gracias, Moises, doctor en ingeniería eléctrica, nos da su punto de vista, y Jaques Fluet. Muchas gracias y buenas tardes.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias.